House. Yes, house. House protect us from different climatic conditions like rain, heat, cold, winds, natural calamities, thieves, yes, and animals also. A house protect us from all these things. Now, when a house become a home, when a family lives in a house, okay, a family with with the children, like father, mother, children, everyone, when they live together, then our house will become our sweet home. Sweet home means, so everything you get in the home, your parents are there with you. Yes, you are with your parents, they are giving you everything, love, affection, and whatever the needs you want, whatever the facilities you want, they are giving. So that's the reason house becomes a home when a family lives together. Now, coming to the topic, house. As we are telling that a house gives us all the protections, like it protects us from heat, rain, cold, wind, and everything. Now, what are the different rooms in a house? Yes, what are the different parts of a house? Why a house should have different parts? When a house will become a good house? Yes. First of all, we'll see one by one, point to point. Now, coming to the topic, our sweet home. Yes, our sweet home. So, these are the keywords for this lesson. Keywords. Look at the keywords once. Keywords, family. Yes, ma. Look at the keywords, everyone observing you. Family, clothes, ventilation, kitchen, painter, architect, mason, carpenter, plumber, electrician. So these are the keywords of this lesson. Now one by one you see the keyword family. Family means father, mother with the children all together. It is called as a family. Next, clothes. We cover our body with the clothes. Yes, clothes gives us protection. It gives our body, yes, protection from rain, heat, cold, and wind. Next, ventilation. Ventilation means where you get sufficient sunlight, air from outside the environment. It is called ventilation. If the ventilation is very good, then you will get sufficient amount, right amount of sunlight. When the sun rays falls no early in the morning, you will get sunlight and fresh air from outside. So if plants and trees are there surrounding you, you will get fresh air. Ventilation means light and air. So that is called as ventilation. Next, kitchen. Kitchen is a place where your mother cooks food, different varieties of food. Kitchen should be in a house. Your mother prepares all different types of varieties of food, snacks, breakfast, yes, dinner, everything she prepares. So kitchen is a place where your mother or your mother cook food. Next, painter. Painter is a person who paints our house. So when we construct our house, yes, when we construct the house, uh, once our construction finished, then we have to paint the house. So painter is a person who paints our house. Next, architect. Architect is a person who give your house a building plan. So before construction of your house, you need to take a plan of your house. For example, you want to construct a house. Yes, your father or your parents want to construct a house. So what they need? First, they need a land. Yes. So when the land is ready, now you need a plan for your house because you need to construct a house. No. So that plan, what is a plan? Plan consists of how many rooms it should be. Yes, how many rooms, like what are the different rooms like kitchen, bedroom, bathroom, washrooms, toilets, next study rooms, dining hall, all the rooms what are present in a house. So the architect, a person will give you that plan. An architect is a person who completes his engineering and he gives you the plan of a house, like how many bedrooms you want, a hall, yes, kitchen, what are the different rooms you want. He will ask you what is your taste, what is your design, like he will ask and he will give you a plan. So he is called as a architect. Next, coming mason, mason. Mason is a person who constructs, who builds your house with the help of his labor. Yes, mason. You call him as a mason. Next, carpenter. Carpenter is a person who makes doors and windows for you. Yes, for your house, you need doors, windows, cupboards, shelves, everything. No, so woodwork. So complete woodwork he will do for your house. He is called a mason. Next, coming to plumber. Plumber is a person who do your pipe water system, piping system. So completely he will give all the pipe connections, tank connections, a overhead tank on top of your building. Then from there he will give all the connections to your kitchen, your bathrooms, your toilets, washrooms, everything. He will give water connections, water pipe connections. So he will repair the leakages and he will check everything. So he is called as a plumber. Next, coming to electrician. An electrician is a person who will give you an electrical pipe supply of current. Yes, he will lay all the pipes inside the walls and he will give all the wire connections and he will arrange the switches, boards, fans, lights, everything. So that person is called as an electrician. Now, these are the keywords. Once again, you see the keywords: family, clothes, ventilation, yes, ventilation, kitchen, painter, architect, mason, carpenter, plumber, electrician. So these are the keywords. We live in a house with our family. It is one of our basic needs like food, water, and clothes. Basic needs means a person, whatever he needs to survive, are called basic needs. So, house is also one of our basic need because we cannot live without a house. Can we live? No, you can't live because there are so many climatic conditions. Like you will get rain in rainy season. Yes, summer season you will get heavy sun. Yes, hot sun. Next winter season you feel very cold. Next, animals, different types of animals will be coming around you, and natural calamities like earthquakes, storms, thunderstorms, winds. So all these things, a house protect us from all these things. So that is the reason each and every person living in this world have this basic need also. With the food, water and clothes, even house is also a basic need. We live in a house with our family. It is one of our basic needs like food, water, and clothes. A house becomes a sweet home when all family members live in it happily. So, when a house becomes a sweet home, yes, you will say, no, I have a beautiful home and we are living in a sweet home. You will be telling. So, when it becomes a sweet home, when all the family members, when they live together very happily. This is very fine, children. All the family members should be very happy in a family. Then only our house will become a sweet house. Now, coming to the next one, that is the parts of a house. How many parts does a house has? See how we are having the body parts in our body. Different body parts are there now in our body, like eyes, ears, nose, yes, mouth, tongue, neck, stomach, hands, legs. Even a house will have different rooms, different parts. So these are the different parts of a house. So these are the different parts. See here, roof. Roof means the top level which cover our house is called a roof. Then walls. Yes, walls. Because walls will divide our house into different rooms. Floor. Floor is a place where you walk, where you sit. Floor should be. Doors, windows, garage, yes, balcony. So everything, there should be a path to walk. So these are the different parts of a house. A house has roof, yes, they have roofs, walls, floors, doors, windows, and different rooms also, like this: playroom, bathroom, bedroom, dining room, garage, kitchen, living room, upstairs, downstairs, everything. A house, if it is a duplex, you call it as a duplex. Now, if it is a duplex, even you have upstairs and downstairs. Yes, these are the different parts of a house. Now coming to roof. A roof is a top of every house. It is present on the top of every house. A roof provides a cover to our house. See, you have constructed a house, but there is no roof. Then how? Suddenly, if rain falls, how? All the things which are present in your house will become wet. So, roof is compulsory for a house. Roof protect us. Yes, Srivas and Srihan, sit properly. Next, a house has walls on all sides. A house has walls on all sides because it should cover all the sides. Walls separate each room in the house. See, there are walls in our house. So these walls separate each other room. For example, if you are constructing a wall in between two rooms, then you call one room as bedroom, the other one room as kitchen, or the other one as hall. Like this, walls will separate the rooms. So these are the different types of walls you can see here. See how it is separating. It separates kitchen, it separates bedroom, it separates washroom, it separates toilets, bathrooms, dining room, study room even. The study room should have completely of a separate room, otherwise you will get disturbed. So a house has different types of walls on all sides. Next, floor is the surface on which you walk or we walk. A floor is a surface where we walk. There are different types of floors. Yes, floors are made into different varieties and types here. You will give different color and beautiful to the beautiness to the floors. So floor is, you see, they have lay the floors with the help of these tiles and the cement. See how they are keeping the cement and they are putting that floor tiles. So these are the different types of tiles you use to, yes, you use to lay the floors. This is one type of floor, this is one type, this is one type, and these are the different types of floor tiles. So these tiles are used to keep floors, even not only floors, even these tiles are used in washrooms, toilets, and bathrooms also. Next coming, there are doors and windows in a house. Yes, a house should have doors and windows. Why? Because when you open, the fresh air comes out from doors and windows. So ventilation should be very proper. Otherwise, your house will become suffocated. Very, like you feel very suffocation. You will not get air properly. Yes, you can't even breathe in your house if there is no proper ventilation. There are doors and windows in a house. Windows allow sunlight and fresh air to enter the room. Windows. So whenever you want, you can open the windows and you can feel that fresh air. Doors also. Yes, they allow the sunlight and fresh air. Now, what are the different rooms of our house? Our sweet home. Our sweet home will have many rooms like kitchen, dining room, study room, or you may call it as living room, bedroom, bathroom, and balcony. So these are the different rooms in a house. Kitchen, compulsory kitchen, dining room, study room, drawing room or living room, bedroom, bathroom, and balcony. Now, one by one, we will see. Okay. Now, coming to the kitchen. See here. The room where we cook food is called kitchen. I think your mother prepares varieties of food in your kitchen. Yes, daily. And day before yesterday it was Sunday. So when Sunday comes, she becomes very busy. You people will ask variety of food. No. So there should be a kitchen compulsory for every house. So the room where we cook food is called kitchen. And every house should have a kitchen. Next. The room where we eat our meals together is called a dining room. Either you have a small family or yours is a big family or joint family or whatever it may be. You need to have a dining room. A dining room consists of dining table with different types of chairs. So if it is your joint family, you will sit with your family members like your grandparents, parents, and your, yes, siblings, yes, your brothers and sisters. Or if you have a small family like father, mother, and children, even you people also will sit together. So the room where we eat our meals together is called a dining room. A dining room should have a dining table with chairs provided there. Next, the room where we receive our guests and entertain them is called a drawing room, or you may call it as a living room. Yes, you receive your guests. Suppose guests came to your house. You can't directly take them into your bedroom or your kitchen. No, you make them to sit in a separate room. You give them, yes, entertainment. You make them to sit. They are our guests now. So what you do, you make them to sit in the drawing room or living room. They are our guests. You entertain them. They, yes, they stay for some time in our house. Again, they will go to their own house. So that's why this is called a living room. Next, the room where you receive, sorry, the room where you study is called study room. Study room should be compulsory separate, because you people, what you will do, you will finish your studies, your homeworks, your class works, everything. Now also, I think everyone is sitting in your study room and listening to the online classes. Yes, so study room should be there compulsory, because you should not get disturbed with the other things. You can't sit in a bedroom or you can't sit in a kitchen. You have to sit in a study room, yes, without any disturbance. You sit in a study room, you complete your, yes, homeworks, class works, writing things, reading works, everything you do in a study room. So it is called a study room. Yeah. Now coming to the next one, bedroom. Okay, you became very tired now. You have completed your online classes, you have done your, yes, you completed your meals and everything. Now you are very tired. Now you have to go and take rest. So the place where you go take rest and sleep is called bedroom. The room where you sleep and take rest completely, you have to take rest, then it is called a bedroom. And bedroom is a place where no one will disturb you. You can sleep nicely. Yes, and you can take rest also, because you become very tired. So there should be rest to our body. Our body should take rest. So the bedroom is a place you go, yes, have rest and you have a complete sleep. So it is called a bedroom. Next, so then the room where we clean ourselves and have a bath is called a bathroom. You need to clean yourself daily. So daily you have to take your bath 2 times, once in the morning and once in the evening. It is very good healthy habit also. If you take bath daily 2 times, very good to your health. Morning time you have to take, and evening around 4 to 5, or depending upon the climatic conditions, 5 to 6. That time also. So if it is a winter season, you take bath around 4 to 5. If it is a summer season, 5 to 6, like that. So daily taking twice bath is also very good health habit. So the room where we clean ourselves, you take bath, you clean yourself. Even if you want to clean your hands, face, or if you want to take brush, everything you do in the bathroom. So this is a bathroom. Next, a good house should have the following things. What should it have? Yes, a good house should have, it should, it should let in plenty of sunshine and fresh air. Yes, a good house must let in plenty of sunshine and fresh air. If it is a good house, fresh air and plenty of sunlight should come. Ventilation must take place inside the room. So the room should have a good ventilation. Means sufficient amount of sunlight and fresh air should be, yes, enter into your house. It is a good house. Next, a good house must have trees nearby. You should have trees also, because trees, most of the trees gives us oxygen, air. We get oxygen from the trees. The trees take out, yes, they take carbon dioxide and they give us oxygen. So that's the reason a good house should have trees nearby it. Next, a good house must be neat and clean. I think, yes, most of the parents, especially mothers, they took care of the house and they clean everything. Yes, if they finish the kitchen work, they clean the kitchen. Yes, they clean complete the platforms, the stoves, yes, everything they clean and they keep very clean, neat and condition. And if they complete the dining or eating work, they even clean the dining room. And if it is a living room, if anyone came, guest and they went, then afterwards they will clean. So house should be very clean and neat, ma'am, because the environment in your house will tell you how good and how healthy habits you have. If your house is dirty, everything placed here and there, you throw all the things, kitchen, in the kitchen room, all the utensils are thrown away. Yes, in dining room, the plates are like that only on the table, they are not taken. And in the hall, you throwed everything, you played and throwed and very dusty and it's not, yes, very untidy. Then you can say that it's a not a clean house, it's not a clean room. So you people also, what you should do, you have to help your parents, especially your mother. So keep the things where they are. Yes, if suppose if you ate something, go and put that plate in the sink. Don't throw there only. Suppose if you are drinking some water, go and keep that bottle in the fridge or keep somewhere where your mother keeps all the things. So you have to help your parents also in this way to keep your health neat and clean. Next, see here. Clean house. You should keep your homes and, yes, clean and tidy. Living in a clean home keep free from diseases. If your home is not clean, everything is like that only, dust is areas, all the things whatever you ate you throw it like there, yes, all dusty, untidy, yes, very dirty. What happens? Mosquitoes comes, house flies comes, cockroaches comes, different types of insects comes. They all come and feed that on that, and what happened? They create a disturbance. They are responsible for the diseases. And if you people are in that same surrounding, what happened? The house flies know, they go and sit outside, and same house fly will come and sit on your food. Suppose if you eat that type of food, what happens? You will get different types of diseases like cholera, vomitings, yes, food poisoning, everything you will get. That's why you should keep your house clean and tidy, neat. A clean and tidy homes will not let you any type of diseases. Yes, the floors should be kept and mopped daily to keep the dust away. So this is the thing what I want to tell. Help your parents in cleaning your house. You're not still small children, you're grown up. You're second class means you can do small works, no problem. Okay, so the floors and your household things, everything they should be kept very clean. It should be swept daily, mopped daily. Yes, mopping stick will be there, no? So it should be mopped daily. Next, everything should be kept in a place where it belongs to. We should help our parents in cleaning our house. So that is the thing I want to tell you. Don't throw the things like wherever you want or whatever. You take towel here and throw there. You take some other thing and throw here. You eat the plate and keep the plate there only. You drink water and throw the glass there only. No, not like that. Wherever the things you should keep there only. If you are taking using a towel, put in that same place. If you are using something, kerchiefs, hankies, yes, handkerchiefs, napkins, put them in the safe place, same place. Keep them neatly. Yes, help your parents in cleaning your house. It is very good also because you children from this age you will learn all the good habits and it is good for you also. So these are the different types of things you have to keep in your mind. Okay, children. So these are the things. Um Once again, we see rooms of our house. These are the different rooms like kitchen room, dining, study room, drawing room, bedroom, bathroom, and, yes, balcony. And kitchen is a place where we cook food, and dining room is a place where you eat with your family. Either you eat whatever it may be, breakfast, lunch, meals. So you eat with your family. And drawing room or living room is a place where you receive your guests and entertain them. Yes. Next, the room where you study is called a study room, and the room where you sleep and take rest is called your bedroom, and the room where you clean yourself and have a bath daily is called a bathroom. Next, a good house should have plenty of ventilation, sunshine, sunlight, fresh air should come inside the room. It should have all the trees and plants around it because they give oxygen for us. It should be neat and clean. And you have to clean house. How? You should keep your house clean and tidy. Living in a clean home keeps free from diseases. The floor should be swept and mopped daily to keep the dust away, and we should help our parents in cleaning our home. Everything should be kept in a place where they are. So these are the things you have to keep in your mind. Yes, children?